We're back.
Hello.
Did you miss us?
I bet you did.
I bet they did too. They just
Mhm.
don't want to tell us.
I don't blame them. We'll keep it a secret.
Yeah, we will.
Don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So someone had a question for us
Yep.
that we're gonna talk about,
Yes.
and it was, if you were a male, would you sell one of your testicles for money?
I think it was, well, how much was it? Like
$3,500 or 35,
Oh, gee.
something like that.
So some pretty hefty bank
Yeah.
there. Mm-hmm. So
I would
yeah,
sell it in a heartbeat.
it would be kind of painful.
No worse than a C-section. I mean, you'll survive it. It's worth the money. You'll be all right.
But it's kind of an unnecessary procedure.
Not if they're gonna pay you that much for it. I'll get over it quick enough.
True, but jeez.
So that got me thinking.
So that got you thinking.
It did. Wonder why the medical field, instead of putting silicone or saline, which is not a natural part of your body, when people want injections or to make things bigger,
Mm-hmm.
why don't they just ask for people to donate fat? Something that your body makes all by itself. It's not foreign to your body.
So we could be a fat farm.
I would be a fat farm in a split
And
second.
we could sell it.
People that want fake boobs, I'd sell them mine.
I think we would have to ask a medical doctor why they
I
don't
think we
use
need to
the
find
fat.
a medical doctor out there to answer that question for us.
Yeah, maybe it's not like moldable. Like it's, I don't know.
You
I
want
mean,
a fat ass? I
they-
have a fat ass. I'll give you mine.
they
Done.
put fat in your lips, right?
No, that's silicone.
Right, but they can inject fat.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
I
don't
mean,
know.
I'm thinking it can be controlled in small areas, but I'm thinking big areas it would be hard for them to mold. Like if they, took fat out of my ass and put it in somebody else's, I don't think they could mold it. I don't know.
I bet it hasn't been studied enough. I mean, the things that they
Well,
do, they
silicone
must
they
be
can
able
mold.
to.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
but maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just curious.
Because it's not a tight.
What about your kidney? Would you donate a kidney to somebody?
If it was somebody I loved, without a doubt. Without a doubt. A stranger on the street, I don't know. I'd have to think about it.
What if the money was right? What if they were like in desperate need and they started putting price tags on them and it was a good chunk of money? Would you do it? Because from what I understand, and people can correct me if I'm wrong, but the person who donates is usually has a harder time recuperating than the person that gets donated to in a situation like that.
I don't know.
So the recovery time would be pretty.
What if I need it?
You got two. You only need one.
I don't.
Then if
How
your
do
other
I
one
know my
fails,
other
you're
one's not
screwed.
good? Yeah, like
You're all done.
my guess.
It's a gamble.
I'm not sure I'd play with that gamble just for cash because, money can buy a lot of things, but it can't buy your health.
No, it can't.
So, I don't know if I would play around with that.
I just think it's funny that people are. I mean, back in the olden days, you would get these doctors that would go around and they would sell parts of dead bodies and stuff and make a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was grave robbers. That's what they were doing, part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Besides jewelry. I mean, this has been a thing forever and a day. But for them to start advertising, I wonder where this is all going. I guess is my.
Yeah, I think it's gotten pretty free.
I think it's my question.
Yeah, they're just kind of putting things
putting
out
it right out there. I mean,
right?
Sell us your testicle for $35,000. Why? What are you doing with it?
Yeah, I mean,
Why
it's
do you
not
need
like
it?
it's bone marrow or something
Right.
that you can.
What do you need a testicle for?
Recuperate from, and regrow.
What if it's like for people who've had testicular cancer?
Perhaps.
That could be.
Yeah, perhaps.
If they want children again. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't understand the whole medical thing behind it, but it just kind of makes me wonder.
Yeah.
Instead of putting
I don't
a foreign thing in your body.
Maybe Shelley, read more into it than just what she sent us.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
But
she has some pretty good ideas, that Shelley.
She does have some good topics for us to discuss.
Some things we can't discuss, or
no.
I don't think we should.
Shelley,
behave yourself. But at least she's stepping up because we haven't really
She
gotten a
she
whole lot of.
always does step up.
She does.
She always does.
She's reliable, that girl.
Per usual. Yep, yep, yep.
Hmm.
And we still have not put the makeup brushes back.
No, we're trying to stay away from that
Yeah.
obsession. That was weird to watch.
I know.
That
we
was
were, we
really-
were kind of creepy.
We were.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't think I would hang out with us.
I would hang out with us.
I totally wouldn't.
Intrigues me.
I think we're kind of weird.
It intrigues me.
We intrigue you.
Yeah, I watch this all the time. I'm thinking, what the hell are you doing?
She's our #1 follower.
I'm just saying, you don't rewatch them?
I watch it with you here.
Yeah, but you don't watch them when I'm not here.
No.
Oh, I think they're funny. Some of them I think are hilarious.
Nope.
I do.
I watch it like as soon as it loads
Yeah.
to make sure that it loaded okay.
Yeah.
And that's usually it for me.
I laugh. I watch them and laugh. What the hell's wrong with you two?
Like as if you're an outside
Exactly,
person.
yeah. What does that mean?
You're a trip, girl. You're a trip.
I think people are gonna be analyzing me now. That's all right. It's good. I'm up for it. Bring it on.
Bring it on.
Cheesecake, give me a call.
Yep.
So that's another thing I wanted to discuss.
What's that?
Yes, I think I should go on a trip with her driving.
Oh Lord, no. You'll never make it alive. Never.
Because I just remember the story of last summer, you guys getting stuck in the middle of a race, foot race or bike race or some kind
It
of.
was a bike race. So
I want to experience this.
okay, so we have this mutual friend. I won't say any names, Cheesecake. But she is a horrible driver.
Worse than me is
Horrible
bad.
driver. She has been pulled over twice for DWI, and she's been sober every time. The girl doesn't even drink, which is really funny. She's just a really bad driver. And so we were driving to go teach a class, and so she's driving one way, and we're arguing because she's following directions on her phone, and I'm saying this doesn't even make sense. There's no way that this class would be held in this location. And she's, of course, no, this is what it's telling me, where it's telling me to go for directions. So yeah, we're arguing. So now you would think that when you're pulling towards things that say bike race in progress and get your numbers here, and she would stop. Nope. Because her little phone is telling her that there is a place up ahead, she's insisting that it must go. Now we're in the middle of the woods. It's this long road. There's nothing here. Nothing. There's no buildings. There's nothing. And so she's still insisting that her Garmin or whatever she was following, I don't remember what program it was, but is out here. So now we're driving in the middle of the road because there's bikes everywhere with numbers, and they're yelling at her. Well, she's yelling back because she thinks she owns the road, and we're in the middle of this bike race now, and so there's people cheering them on, handing out water.
I think they were cheering for you for your life.
I'm like,
they were supporting you.
If I could roll down the window and get a water if I wanted
or
to.
hand them something.
No, I mean, absolutely. And there were people taking photographs, like photographers, professional photographers.
I would like to see those pictures.
I'm like, oh my God, like, we look like idiots. And then she's yelling at them, like, get out of the road. And like, the road is closed. You're doing something wrong here. But she couldn't see it.
I really need to experience this.
Oh my God.
I want her to take me for a ride.
I've got like a million driving stories because there were just so many bad stories.
I want to experience this. I think she needs to take me for a ride.
It's horrible.
I'll do a will before I leave.
It's a horrible, horrible drive. But
if
you're a risk taker, then
I'm good. Let's go.
Wear your seatbelt. You'll have a ball. You'll come back with a great story. But
I think we need to talk to her. She needs to take me for a drive.
Oh yeah, she'll take you in the middle of nowhere and says she knows exactly where she's going.
Because me with directions, this will be fun. At least
Oh,
you have
Lord.
a clue.
Oh my
I
God.
can't even.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
it's
two of
bad.
you'll end up in Hawaii
I'll call you. I'm in
on
Canada.
some
Come get me.
island, and you won't even know how you
We
got
won't
there.
come home. If I
Yeah.
don't return,
Yeah.
take care of my
Yep.
animals.
How did you get to an
Don't know.
island in a car? You'll figure it out.
Yep.
I don't know, but yeah, absolutely amazing.
Well, we're gonna need to work on this. I think it'll be a fun adventure.
You'll definitely laugh.
I'm up for an adventure.
Yeah, you'll definitely laugh. There was another time that she was driving a bunch of people in a car who because they had been drinking,
Mhm.
and so we got pulled over because her being the driver once again drives as someone is intoxicated, and so the individual that was in the front, so we had just stopped at Subway right before, and I was in the back seat, but there was three people in the back seat, one person in the front, and then her as the driver. And so we had stopped at Subway, and so she was driving, but she drives crazy, so she got pulled over, and they thought she was intoxicated, but she was the driver. So she obviously was not, but the individual in the front seat, who was quite a bit younger than the rest of us, out of habit, um, seen the blue lights and shoved his sub underneath the seat. And we were like, it's legal to eat meatball subs
Lord.
in this state. So you go ahead and eat your meatball sub. And
That must have been hilarious. All of a sudden, sees me scrambling stuff in a sub under the seat.
Oh my God.
Panicking.
It was so
Panicking.
funny. And then this was probably, I want to say 15 years ago, but still one of the funniest stories because watching him like trying to just stuff this sub underneath this, like as if it was.
When he took it out later, must have been a mess.
Well, it was already unwrapped, so
God,
it was a mess to begin with. Funniest thing, and she's just looking at him like, "What the heck are you doing?" And so we're out in back and we're laughing because we're like, it's legal to eat a meatball sub, and so by the time the police officer came to the window, we're just cracking up.
But you know what I kind of think of? You know what's the first thing I think of is at least maybe that cop had a laugh on the night.
He absolutely did, and he's actually the chief now.
Well, there you go.
And he's quite a handsome man. And so Cheesecake was like, he said, can I have your license and registration? And she goes, yeah, sure. She's like, I'm the designated driver. I haven't been drinking. He's like, all right, well, let me check it out. And she goes, did you hear that? He's checking me out. Oh, God. It was a good time.
It's just funny because, like, you can watch a lot of videos about, cops in situations that are not funny and not fun and whatever. But I don't think I've ever seen any that are funny. A compilation of funny
police officers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just thought of that because that would be fun to watch.
That would be fun. And, I can say that, and, all the times that I've ever been pulled over or had any interactions with police officers, I've never had a negative one.
No.
Like, no one who's been rude or.
I've only been pulled over once, got one ticket in my life.
Really?
Yep. Well, except for the DWI checks on my way to work at night, but that's.
Yeah.
That's just I got once. I got stopped. It was for speeding. I was no, it wasn't. How old was I? 17. And my parents had always told us if you get a ticket for something that you can help, because we didn't have our own vehicles yet. So if it was like a headlight or, something like that. But if it was something we could help, we not only had to pay the fine, but we also had to turn into our license into our parents as punishment.
Oh.
So of course they had a scanner, right? So here's Mimi and Bobby listening to me get stopped. And I walked in the house. And I got a $54 ticket for speeding. And it was wrapped up in my license. And I walked in the door and I handed it to them. Now you're going to see I'm 17 years old, scared to death, all upset, wound up. I go upstairs. What the hell do you think they do? Burst out laughing. They thought that was the funniest thing because I just handed them the ticket and the license. Of course, I paid the ticket. I didn't have the car for, I think it was like 3 months.
Oh, jeez.
I learned my lesson.
I bet you did.
I now drive like an old lady, but it's okay. I'm good.
You're not a bad driver though.
You don't think so? I think I'm a horrible driver.
I don't think you're bad. Well,
I think I'm
I've driven
horrible.
for many years with Cheesecake, so maybe
Yeah.
I'm
Because
doing a
I
comparison.
don't.
But
I'm not a speeder.
I don't mind you driving.
I get a little bit of road rage, but I don't. I just holler at people.
That you do.
I do.
You're quite the yeller.
I am.
You do yell during the
I
rides.
do.
But I'm usually on my phone, so I'm okay with
Yeah,
it.
you're good.
Yeah, I'm just.
You don't even pay attention
There
to
she
me having
goes.
those
She's
fits.
yelling away, and
Yeah.
I'm just kind of used to it now. So.
And it's funny because I have enough of my father's attitude in me that a couple of my friends actually.
Who's that?
I don't know. Unknown.
Oh.
I don't answer those.
Mm-mm.
That Trisha Gilmet actually asked me. She calls them Bobby moments.
Ah.
Did you have a Bobby moment? A little bit.
Yeah. How is she anyway?
She's good. Good. I talk to her every morning.
How's the baby?
Baby's getting big. Baby's doing good.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
She's liking a new job. That's all going good.
Oh, good.
She's really doing. She's growing over there. It was a good move for her.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. So we're gonna have to do makeup
Yes.
maybe tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Saturday. Yes. I'm trying to
Okay.
think where I am. I'm not at school this weekend.
Using the new brushes.
Yes.
Yay!
Yay. Yay. I'm gonna be a little late for our coffee in the morning, but
That's all
I
right.
will be here eventually.
I think I'll be sleeping in because
Yeah, because you're not feeling good.
I am not feeling good.
But we'll do something tomorrow.
Yeah.
Unless you really, if it hits you hard tomorrow, call me and we'll.
No,
'Cause you'll
I'll
be
fake
all right.
it through. I'll fake it through. I will
Yeah.
do it. I'll do it.
You're just that dedicated to
I
us.
am.
See how lucky we are?
I really enjoy this.
Yeah,
you
it's
know what I
fun.
mean? It's a lot of fun.
And it's funny because this is what we do anyway.
I know. We just banter.
We sit here and yak for hours
I know.
about nothing.
We really don't have a life.
This is our life. What's wrong with this? We're not hurting anybody.
No, but
We're not causing trouble.
Probably should
Not
do
getting in trouble.
some
While you work an
exercise
awful
or
lot,
something.
we exercise our jaw.
I know. When I had jaw surgery, they told my husband that I wasn't going to be able to talk for a couple of days, so my sister bought a whiteboard.
Oh, how'd that work?
Yeah, I was talking
Of course you were.
within 2 minutes after the surgery. Poor bastard, he didn't get a break.
No.
Didn't get a break. Nope.
I enjoy this time.
Me too. I do.
This is our down time. This is our fun playtime
Yep.
because we don't have to be responsible now.
Nope. And we share it all with you.
We do. We're not responsible adults when we do
Sorry.
this. I think that's why we like the hats and the fun and the because we're not being responsible adults at the moment.
Are we ever really?
Well, half,
Yeah, somewhat.
somewhat. As much as we can
True.
because we're us.
Mm-hmm.
Just say it.
Just saying.
We're us.
Yeah.
Like it or not, this is who we are.
Mm-hmm.
So good for us.
Yep.
All right, we're going to let you go. It's Friday night.
Alrighty. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.